What is going on, my friends, my fellow Gintama? Pardon me, Gotama! Friends, ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm so excited. The chapter came out. Shout out to Mac for letting me know the chapter dropped, man, because I was waiting for my camera to charge. I was waiting, and I was just staring at it. I was like, please, please charge. I need at least enough to get through the live reaction. But here we are, SakaGOATO greatness. Last week, Mutsu took the L to the chest. She took the Nobume, and I was like, man, this is about to get crazy. Without further ado, let's get right into it. But shout out to the star. The Shogun Assassination arc is airing at 6 p.m. every week on Tokyo TV. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors, tell your coworkers, your fellow students, your dogs, your cats. They all spread the word around, and all the holy grace of Gintama. So let's continue on going. So we see SakaGOATO looking down at Mutsu, and Mutsu's on the floor. She definitely looks like she's hurt, but the thing is with the Yato, man, with the Yato blood inside her, I can only just try to believe she's about to come back and start going in, man. Like, just, yeah. But I don't know how Sorachi's gonna go about this. So here comes SakaGOATO, he's looking back. Mutsu! Nobu, you. Oh, man. No, don't tell me that my voice is about to go to attack. Now, because Sakamoto, I see more as the type of guy that wouldn't rage like that. But I could be wrong. Sorachi might actually catch me off guard. So, Gintama 567 peak. This is going to be interesting to see. My body won't do what I tell it to do. I kind of feel sorry for Nobu here, man. I really, really do. He was actually starting to get back into, or not get back into, but he was actually starting to, I don't even know how to put it, man, but Nobu, man, like, last chapter, after seeing it from his perspective, after witnessing the story progress through his perspective, it changed it, and I've always liked Nobu regardless, because I thought he was a fantastic villain, but last chapter, Sorachi was definitely on the right track with that, on me, making me care for Nobu for damn sure, and he was finally going on the right track, man. He was cooperating. Oh, snap, we're gonna see what he saw back then. Dang, yo, Uranus just, yeah, I see. So even back then, my body was already, dang, yo, Uranus, hey, her abilities, man. Her abilities. Yes, it was already no longer yours. Just like those soldiers, I was the captain of the 3rd Division Honkai. Do not have my own body. And by the way, if you hear me say she for Uranus, it's because until I see I just take it like this, man. Until proven otherwise. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's already proven, but I don't care. Uranus is a girl to me. Just like how Haku is still to this day a female to me. The damn darn Uranus is a female to me. So from how it appears, it seems to be simply a vessel. But that mechanical life form wriggling inside you is what I actually am. You bastard! So you took over Nobu's body to go after me, eh? You're a bit off. My viruses can seize the system of a ship like this easily. Soon the whole ship will be mine. That freaking Uranus, man. Taking W's at this point in time. And as you can see, so will your shipmates, as well as... Oh, what is that in Mutsu, yo? Your eyes are white! Wait, what's going on? Did she just kick out on some wrestling stuff? Your last remaining comrade. Have her chains broken? No! Yo, she's about to destroy the planet! Have Mutsu's chains broken? There's no way. Did she kick... Whoa, she really kicked Sakamoto. Sakamoto is up against the wall. You see this huge dent in the wall, indicating that he really hit it. Sakamoto really hit that wall. After that, all that remains is you, Sakamoto Tatsuma. The army with no soldiers, that is the popular nickname of my 3rd division. But it seems that the one that name is most fitting. I can't even say it. I'm sorry, guys. But it seems that the one that name is most fitting for is you. This says if, but I don't think so. Oh, the eye shows that she's been taken over too, because she got cut, and whenever you get cut, and it gets into your blood, then she's going to be caught, taken, basically going to be under the control of the parasites, as I call it. Shout out to the Maxim. Actually, when you are gone, it will be true in both name and reality, because the kind I told you used to lead will become my 3rd division. Now sit quietly and let yourself die. There is no one left to mourn your death. Yo, Uranus is ruthless. Oh, hold on, yo, before we even continue. Are we about to see Sakamoto versus Mutsu, son? And this is going to be a Sakamoto that, of course, does not want to hurt Mutsu, but he has to survive, and this is a Yato under control. So this is going to be very interesting to see. So Mutsu, she jumps up, she's looking down, and I love that panel because it shows her eyes. She really looks like she really looks like how Kagura did in Yoshiwara. But we see a little panel of Nobunobu's soul looking out. Even if my subordinates have abandoned me, I ain't gonna abandon my subordinates. Yay! He's remembering the greatness. Ah, but Sakamoto's shooting. He's shooting, yo. He doesn't care. If you want my ship and my crew, then let me give you some advice as a merchant. If you want to buy my company, then you better do a thorough primary investigation first. That's good. He's only got his gun on some spike stuff, man. And then here we see a panel of Mutsu looking, and the next panel, oh, an explosion. Has SakaGOATO thwarted her plans? Too bad for you. We're an accident-prone company that's headed straight to hell. Ah, SakaGOATO! A major problem has occurred within the management system. The ship will now be switching to emergency mode. Would all crew members please promptly? Have you gone mad? If I'm going to take everything, then you would rather sink this ship along with the entire Kaientai? Anyone not prepared to go down with their ship does not deserve to go up with it. Oh my god. Beautiful. That was a beast line! Anyone not prepared to go down with their ship does not deserve to go up with it. Sriracha's dialogue reaches the heavens. It reaches the heavens. Are you prepared for that? Do you have the resolve to sink with us in that body? It can't be. This man, and once again, it shows, I really like these panels because it shows like Nobunobu's soul, and then, of course, a lifeless Nobunobu that's taken over the parasites. So, here we go. It seems that everything's being destroyed here. The ship, of course, is giving out. Oh, snap. Uranus making one last-ditch effort. With such meager damage done to the system, if I compensate for those functions myself, I can easily restore it. You're the only one that's going to sink. Oh, snap. Mutsu has SakaGOATO's leg. Sakamoto Tatsuma! So this is what Sakamoto Tatsuma's after. The reason that man went after not his comrade, not me but the control unit, was to shake up the enemy that had taken over my body and tear him away from me. SakaGOATO, son. I'm telling you. Yo, that'd actually be a pretty beast. If by the end of this arc, like Nobunobu, like if Sakamoto actually takes someone under his wing, that'd actually be pretty cool. But we'll see what happens. Sakamoto Tatsuma, even at this desperate hour, you still have not abandoned them, or even me. Boom! He shot the heck out of him! Yo, he shot him right in his face! Nobunobu always takes L's to the face. He always does. But Sakamoto is looking over there like he has like a kind of shocked expression. Well, he did just shoot the hell out of Knob-Knob, so man, maybe he got a hit marker. On some Call of Duty stuff, he got a hit marker. So let me see, let's go down. Sorry, Shogun, or whatever you are, you should stick to thinking when you're alone. You've leaked your all-important plan to me. All-important. Oh, snap, Uranus. Oh, whoa. Uranus flung the bullet back? So, in this panel, Uranus catches the bullet, over here flings it back, and he throws it back. You should stick to thinking when you're alone. You've leaked your all-important plan to me. Whoa. That is kind of beast line, though, no lie. Shout out to Uranus. Nah. SakaGOATO doesn't get hit. Did the people's sunglasses manage to defend off the bullet? And Mutsu's still holding on to him, man. Shogun, right now I have everything you are thinking in the palm of my hand. Is this emotion, anger, or sadness? The one and only person that tried to protect you is dead, all because of you. SakaGOATO ain't dead, man. The man with the people's sunglasses, the man who took all of these under his wing. He's not down for the count, ladies and gentlemen. This is SakaGOATO. He doesn't take L's. I know it all. Now you have no one, do you? You were used by everyone, flattered by them, and they wished for you to stand at the peak. And so just as everyone wanted, you sought that peak. Man. Yes. I also used everyone. Oh man, it's flashing back. Over here we see the Shinigami arc, and it shows the Shogun assassination for Oshin Sengumi. But when I stood at that peak, I realized it was supposed to be what I wanted. There was supposed to be an answer there. but no one was there. All I found there were the heaps of corpses that I had abandoned laying on the ground. We're about this is not 2 chapters in a row for Knob-Knob greatness, man. Yo, he never wanted to do it, man. I also was there for when I stuck at the peak. Realized it was supposed to be what I wanted. There was supposed to be an answer. You know, there has to be a reason. Because I always say, even when it comes to anything, you have to have a why for what you do, man. If you want to stand at the top, you have to have a reason why. Because if not, you're going to feel empty inside still. If you don't have a valid reason for what you want to do, then why are you doing it? Because even whenever you reach that goal, you're still going to feel empty inside because you're not doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you have to have that motivation. That's why you have to have a reason to get up in the morning. That's why you have to have a reason to go at. If you want to go to the top, you have to have a valid reason. Because once you make it there, if you don't have your why, then what's the point? Because you're still gonna feel empty. You know, and that's what Knob-Knob is staying here, man. So he made it to the peak, but that's not what he wanted. You know, he didn't have that why. There was no one. I'm guessing that he wanted a family. You know, I'm going to assume that Knob-Knob, what he wanted was just to be with other people, and he was always raised to be this bastard. And I already have a lot of respect for the man, even though he killed my boy, and even though all the stuff he's done in the past, you know, it's still the man. You have to feel a lot of pity for him, man, because you see this commonly in a lot of different animes and mangas, but for Nobu's case especially, since of all the stuff that he's done. And, you know, it's, wow. Shout out to Knob-Knob, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Knob-Knob. What on earth did I come to this peak for? Exactly. What on earth did I come to this peak for? He didn't have his why. There is no reason you were empty from the beginning. So empty that you could not find a goal without being used by people. So you stubbornly stuck to that peak and lost everything. Is that what I said, man? Is that what I said? Let me see. There is no longer either anyone that used you or anyone you used. This is no peak. This is the place where you all threw away your toys. I love this panel because this panel with Nobu it doesn't have the same impact, but definitely reminds me in the way that it's drawn of the panel when Gintoki lost Otose in the For Davis arc. This panel looks exactly like that panel, and stuff like that always gets me emotionally. Like whenever you're crawling and you're on your last hopes, but Nobu instead of crying, he has blood. He has blood coming down, replacing the tears. It is simply a graveyard of junk. Junk that has lost its use should just lie there for all eternity. Sorachi really does know how to make you care for a character, man. Oh snap, Nobu. You don't have the right to die. Is he remembering SakaGOATO? Whether it's a foolish ruler or a wise ruler, once a man shoulders an entire country, he can't die that easy. Sakamoto Tatsuma, why did you let me live? With me all alone at the peak of the pile of corpses, just what do you want me to do? You bastard. Oh, Nobu's fighting back. That's what I'm talking about. No, there are no more questions to ask. Oh, that is an answer I must find on my own. That's right, Nobu, man. Find that why. Yes. I can't believe I'm actually cheering for Knob-Knob, but we're in there, son. I will not use anyone. That's how you know Sorachi's writing is brilliant, man. I will not use anyone or be used by anyone. That is the peak I must reach with my own 2 feet. That's what I'm talking about. For you and for us, the real war is about to start. No! And he drops it. That is my battle, Sakamoto Tatsuma. Yes! And then Sakamoto shoots it. That's what I'm talking about. Was it the people's sunglasses that protected the bullet? Wait. Mutsu kind of like she has a little hole right here. Was Mutsu the one that caught the bullet? Oh, yeah. Mutsu was the one that caught the bullet. Right here, it shows her hand coming up. It can't be. Even while infected, you still have control over yourself? Yo, she looks beast in this panel because she has what right here. And then Sakamoto shoots Uranus. Pierce. No, that can't be in the chapter. Oh, that's the end of the chapter. Great sauce of a chapter, ladies and gentlemen. When Sorachi, and he does this so much, but the thing is with Knob-Knob is all of the stuff that he did before, the dastardly things, we knew it was coming because he always does this, but it's the way that it happened, the situation happened, and the character. Like Knob-Knob, ladies and gentlemen, after this chapter, round of applause. When he stated that Let me go right back to that panel. By the way, this panel right here is beast with Sakamoto with he looks serious. His hair is flying up in the air, and Moose is right behind him. Moose looks like a savage too, with half her eye right here, half the eye. God, it looks beast. But Sakamoto's like, yeah, he doesn't have the people's sunglasses on. You guys remember when The Rock and wrestling would take off the sunglasses? He got serious. That's how I went into SakaGOATO, man. Woo! I'm loving it. Every chapter with Sakamoto is 10 out of 10. That is an answer I must find on my own. I will not use anyone or be used by anyone. That is the peak I must reach with my own 2 feet. Ladies and gentlemen, that is character development, that is characterization, and that is Nobu as the Shogun saying that. This is going to change everything after this arc, folks. This is a monumental chapter of Gintama. Everything's going. If Nobu really does not sticks to this, if he sticks to his guns, and he listens to what SakaGOATO told him, if he sticks with his development, this is monumental for the series of Gintama, because now it's going to change everything. You know, everything after the Shogun assassination, everything after Farewell Shinsengumi. Now the world is going to change because this is the man that is in charge of that world, the Shogun. And he's saying this, that he must stand on his own 2 feet. He must stop using others. So I'm curious on seeing how Sorachi's going to go about that. Because if I don't know how he wants to do it. But as I see it right now, it looks like everything's about to change after this. And I really love, Sorachi really caught me off guard with making such a big role out of Nobu, man. Really, really caught me off guard, but I love it. I absolutely love it, guys. I absolutely love it. So yeah, guys, overall, this week's chapter of Gintama for me gets a great sauce. I absolutely love Nobu in this chapter. I love SakaGOATO in this chapter as well. Mutsu there at the end, definitely too, but and I have to respect Uranus as well, man, because Uranus was going in. Uranus was going in, but yeah, the MVPs were Nobu and SakaGOATO. Let me go back and look at that line one more time, man. That line was insane. Sakamoto's line, man. Let me see if I can find it, because and I'll end it off there. That line was so good. Okay, here we go. Oh, right here, ladies and gentlemen. And with this, I'll end off the video. This was a great sauce of a chapter, and wow, just beautiful. The artwork is great. I understood what was going on. The choreography of the actual fighting that was going on was actually really good. I could actually pay attention to what's going on. And Sorachi went in this week. But and the dialogue was fantastic. But this right here is probably the line of the week. It's between this one and the Nobus. Anyone not prepared to go down with their ship. Anyone not prepared to go down with their ship does not deserve to go up with it. Have an off sauce for everybody. Gintama delivers once more. Yeah!